Boom shakalaka, 19 reasons why the Bitcoin rally will not stop here. And this long forgotten chart predicts the exact top date. Stay tuned. What's up everyone, Randall here from Crypto Love. Today's video, a lot of very interesting charts for Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, including the very exact date for the top that's been right 3 times before, so it would be very likely to be right once again. Before we get into it, guys, make sure to like, subscribe, click the notification bell, come join us on Twitter with the Crypto Love. Push that like button. Now today, fear and greed at 66, same as we were yesterday. Too bad it's not hovering on 69, just because that's my favorite number. Now, the overall market sideways today. Bitcoin at 34,460, Ethereum at 1805, BNB at 224, XRP 60 cents, Solana $38, Cardano 28 cents, Dogecoin 6 cents, and Tron 9 cents. And Bitcoin continuing to toe the line. Previous support could be a little bit of resistance right now, but continuing to grow in this little wedge pattern right there, particularly after a bundling of the 50, 100, and 200-day moving average. Generally quite bullish for Bitcoin. Right now, Bitcoin has entered the weekly overbought RSI territory. However, there are 19 examples why the trend does not stop here, even though it is overbought. Historically, the only time this is not bullish, crossing into the overbought territory, is when Bitcoin makes a lower high after the cycle top, and we are not there. So, continuing onwards and upwards for Bitcoin. Right now, Bitcoin has a new all-time high for the HODL waves, which is very, very interesting if you take a look at this, because after Bitcoin has new all-time highs for the HODL waves, that's when price starts to jump up dramatically. Again, new all-time highs for HODL waves, parabolic rise for Bitcoin. Well, we have new all-time highs for the HODL waves, potentially jumping up in price for Bitcoin. The Bitcoin NASDAQ breakouts are not ones to miss, particularly when they're at 10 degrees. You can see historically every time Bitcoin goes on quite a tear after these breakouts. So we could have a lot of movements in for Bitcoin. Historically, 130 weeks from the top to basically the beginning of the parabola, we are at that territory right now, setting up for some massive moves for Bitcoin. Also, if we take a look at USDT dominance, taking a look how it compares with Bitcoin back in mid-2022, very, very similar setup and structure with the Bollinger Bands and the fib levels right here. Well, USDT dominance would go down, which means bullish on crypto. Now, right now, Bitcoin is pretty much par for the course. Every time historically at the halving, Bitcoin has been in this center line, the fair value line. You can see right here halving 3, right here halving 2, and right here halving 1. Now, this is predicted to be roughly $40,000 at the halving. That is why I think $40,000 at the halving is a pretty reasonable number. But the last 3 times Bitcoin has closed above the conversion line, the blue line right here, the TK cross indicator, we've seen a bull run in the following months for at least 300 days. So we have a massive bull run coming as long as we close above that line, which I believe we did for October. Also, the 7th candle breakout. You can see right here, we did break out from this final resistance. The last time we had the 7th candle breakout, which 4 hours, 11 hours ago. So yeah, it's already done. Guess what? That is basically bull run territory for Bitcoin. And also a breakout of the 10-year downtrend each time sends Bitcoin on a parabolic bull run. Just have a breakout right there. Again, big breakout for Bitcoin. So right now, we are headed towards a $40,000, maybe even a $50,000 Bitcoin before halving coming in. Why? Well, the 78.6 fib historically has marked the top before the halving, the intermediate top in the recovery phase. Right now, that is at $50,564. But this chart, particularly because of this right here, these 2 color areas, got me thinking about the Bitcoin 51-49% ratio that nobody has talked about in a long, long time. Okay, this is something that predicted the top exactly. If we take a look at this, in this article, this was the last halving, not this one. This is the 2020 halving. And based on this, he predicted the top in October of 2021. It was actually November of 2021, off by a month. But if we take a look at this halving right now, the bottom was November 20th, almost a full year ago now. The halving is in about 5 months from right now, April-ish of 2024. Well, that would mean that September of the following year, 2025, would be the next top based on this, which so far has never been wrong. So very likely to be correct. We could be in for a very awesome 2 years. So that's all for today's episode. If you enjoyed it, push the like button. I'll catch you guys later. Have a good one. Love you. Peace.
If you don't think Bitcoin's going to $1 million a coin and then $10 million a coin, you're already a loser.
From now on, if you don't own Bitcoin, you're a moron.